Hello everyone, and welcome to our community top 5 PvP battles. We are on the 5th episode now, and to start off at number 5, we have got MadShadowman on the Bomb Warden. Oh my god. Holy man, he just absolutely tore the front end of that group apart, and now look, they are so shy. Oh my lord, that looked so... You know, those yellow were running in, and they literally didn't see anybody to stop them, and they just got smacked like that, and now they're scared to push in. He's just going to push out. Oh my lord, he doesn't even care. Look at this damage. Oh, and now the rest of the EP are going to push out, and they're going to wipe these bananas. How fast that turned from a bunch of AD on the breach here to just getting wiped. Oh my lord, just so quick. So if you guys want to send in any footage for the top 5 PvP commentaries, you guys can send it to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. Of course, there is more information in a link in the description if you guys want to find more info, what I'm looking for. So without further ado, let's move on to number 4. We have got oJeXeL and Jokaiye on a Magicka Sorc duo, and I really like this clip. This was very cool. So not only is it a Mag Sorc duo, but if you check it out here, I believe Jokaiye is actually running a pet Sorc. He's got the Twilight out, and I really like this fight because of the synergy between these two players. They do a really great job working with each other, and if you guys saw, they did manage to pick up a quick kill on the backpedal here, and here we see the Sorcs just doing a classic Sorc backpedal, but they're doing a great job here. They're not making the mistake of bolting away too far, being very conservative with their resource, and holding just enough distance between them and the group that they can fight the front end while still backpedaling so the back end doesn't pile on them. And here you see they managed to get a decent spread on the group. A majority of the players are on oJeXeL, while Jokaiye is just working on a player on the end there. He goes into stealth, so Jokaiye comes back and turns on the group that's pounding on poor oJeXeL there. Oh my god, there's a huge burst combination damage with the two Sorcs, bringing that player down. Excellent combo. He takes a super nasty ultimate here, and I love what he does. He actually stalls the defensive play until his stamina bar is down, and then goes for his resto ultimate. Absolutely class, 10 out of 10 play on the Sorc there, to stall until you have no stamina left and then go for the resto ult. Alternatively, he could have gone for the resto ult right away, and what probably would have happened is his stam bar would have been drained, and if he had gotten stunned without that big heal up, then he would have been in big trouble. So he essentially would have hit it a little bit too early. And just watch how these Sorcs play together and how they synergize their ults together. It's really good. The team play from these two guys is absolutely incredible. And as you can see here, they are taking a lot of damage, and we get the same thing again. He stalls as long as he can until he has to use the resto ult, and then he goes for it, gets that huge heal, and manages to pull away here. And I really like the peel away they're doing, because what they're doing is essentially weaving between each other. So a single player does not have to take the brunt of this group. Instead, they weave between each other, so if someone's taking too much pressure, they can help each other out by covering back over each other and taking the pressure off their friendly player. There you see as they come down the hill, they managed to pick off a yellow player right off the bat, and these guys are slowly coming down the hill, and they're actually getting a little bit shy of these Sorcs, and this is quite common when you see these 1vx fights. When the smaller team starts doing really well and is very hard to bring down, the larger team gets a little afraid of them to a degree and starts to respect their power. So here you can really see it. They're not even being forced into the terrain yet because these yellow are so shy to jump on top of them. And here we see they've even set up some siege. Jokaiye is quickly going to kill this lower level player on the siege here. Actually, no, he gets into stealth. He manages to sneak away, and he just does a peel around the rocks here, looking for more yellow, sees his friendly player in trouble, and there you see him actually tossing heals with his winged Twilight to his friendly player to keep him alive. So he's not only is he helping his friend tank out here, but he's starting to take a little bit of the aggro as well. Noticing his friend in trouble, there you see him throw the resto ult to try to throw it on his friendly player. I don't think he actually gets it. I think he's just a little too far away, but he does go for the Twilights, making sure to keep his friendly player alive, picking off another player who overextends on him here, and then yet again bringing down this guy on the siege, finally finishing him off. And now we've got a red player just kind of running through. But he's going to ignore that, go right back to his friend here, who is still getting chased heavy by what looks like 4 or 5 AD players. 6 AD players still are still heavy on his friend. And yeah, gives him a poke here. Pulls a lot of attention. Nice Dawnbreaker combo into an excellent finish there. I didn't see whether his friend got a blast off on that guy too, but that was a huge combo to bring that guy down. And now these AD are starting to look a little bit more thin, and we're going to see them start to play really shy. This guy here is taking a lot of pressure. Good streak to stun him there. And the player on the left, there you see, he's just making a beeline out of here. The AD are actually starting to just run away. They've given up. They've actually given up. They abandoned their last 2 players here, and they get cleaned up really quickly. And there you go, guys. Absolutely fantastic kite and pull by the Sorcs. Great clip. All right, guys, so coming in at number 3, we have BulletzDontMiss on his Magicka Templar, and he is solo out here, and as you can see, he's got a lot of yellow coming around this corner, jumping on top of him. So he goes for the mist, just kind of hugging the line of sight here, trying to pull this group out and see how much he's got to deal with here, and just try to get the drop, essentially, on them. Here he has the single player in front of him, sets down his defensive fields, and makes sure to go into his bat swarm. There we go. And then starts dotting these guys up here. And we see the reflective light go down. We see the Pottle. Oh, there's the stun. Oh my gosh, he's going to get that execute. There's the Radiant to bring him down. One guy down, and he's still got 4 on him here. And just look at how durable he is. Taking quite a bit of damage from all these players, but able to block and out heal all of it very quickly. There you see the guy goes for a res. He goes for a quick bash on this guy. This guy doesn't do much to stop the bash interrupt, just kind of sits there. And Bullets goes for a bit of damage, but is struggling. There we go. The damage is going. Oh my god. He actually just nuked that guy with his Crescent Sweep ultimate into the jabs, bringing him down. This guy's going for a res again. Bullets is going to quickly bash him to deny the res there. He tries yet again. Bullets goes for another bash, but he lets go of the res and then goes for the damage. There's the Crescent Sweep. Big stun on Bullets there, and he's caught with his stam a little low, unfortunately, because he's had to bash so many resurrections, and that's really the struggle in 1vx, is making sure that you keep those bodies down and that your opponents can't res those dead bodies. And here you see he's putting great pressure onto this guy. There's the Pottle, goes into stealth. He goes for the Crescent Sweep, which is a great option against a stealth opponent, because there you see the Crescent Sweep pulls him out of stealth, allowing Bullets to still target him. And here we go. Oh no, there's the stun into the Radiant Destruction, and down goes that Nightblade. And Bullets is just going to reset, reheal here. There's the potion chug, so he's got some more stam to work with. And he goes for the pressure on this player here, throws the stun on him. The player, unfortunately, I think actually has a reflect up. No, it's a Sorc. He actually blocked the stun. More reses incoming. Bullets still making sure to bash those reses, man, but we've got more and more yellow slowly piling up on top of him here, and they're resing their dead, so it's such a struggle to keep up. There's a huge Crescent Sweep there, bringing down yet another player. Oh no, it doesn't bring him down. So close, though. No, he brought him down. He totally brought him down. 3 players left. And Bullets is just struggling, man. There's so much pressure, and he's being pushed to his limit here. There's just too many yellows. Another player comes in, and they're still power resing all their dead. And Bullets finally goes down. Absolutely amazing stand by the Magplar there. Absolutely well done. So coming in at number 2, we have MBBO Wolverine on his Nightblade. And right off the bat, he takes a savage gank from another Nightblade, dropping him to like 10% HP, really fast heal, into actually the Nightblade healing ultimate. He's running the healing morph of the ultimate for that extra healing power, so it's a huge burst heal off that ult to kind of counter that incoming spike. There you see a really great stun on that player out of stealth, finishing him off with the poison injection tick as he rolls, dodging this guy's bow ultimate, really great call. Goes for the in cap. Unfortunately, this guy rolls it, but he takes another spike after the in cap from the surprise attack, and then another little poke to bring him down. MBBO's friendly player unfortunately gets ganked by the hordes of Nightblades here. Oh no. And MBBO turns around, goes for some damage on this guy, and I believe the poison injection tick, yeah, put a lot of pressure. He's nearly dead. But there we see again, as soon as MBBO attacks, we've got a lot of players jumping on him from stealth. A lot of Nightblades ganking him from stealth in this clip. So a super brutal a super brutal getting ganked kind of fight here. You just see the Nightblades everywhere. And MBBO actually goes for the fear on the player he's pressuring there and randomly fears a Nightblade and pulls it out of stealth. There you see yet again, he pulls the Nightblade out of stealth. Massive combo with the in cap, bringing that guy down. Now he's going to keep dancing with this one player here who is not on the Nightblade, the only player who's not going to be re-entering stealth. And down he goes. Another big gank from a sniper from behind as he tries to take down the sniper in front there. Goes for the cloak, gets a great surprise attack, awesome damage. He's got that poison injection tick. However, the guy enters stealth and manages to get away. This guy here doesn't really react right away when Wolverine attacks him and takes a huge amount of damage. Just ends up getting pressured really hard. This guy takes a nasty in cap. Down he goes to a really clean light attack, surprise attack, roll dodge cancel to bring him down. And now Wolverine's just going to tear into this last Nightblade here. And it's like, yeah. Oh no, there's still more. There's always more. There you see another gank. I think there's 2 more Nightblades in stealth in this field, as there was another guy in front of him as he got ganked from another player in stealth. However, they decide not to re-engage with Wolverine as he has piled all the bodies there. So Wolverine runs up to the top of Sedge here and decides, all right, it's time to turn this around and defend our outpost here. So he puts huge pressure into these guys, really easily killing the guy off siege, and now he's got 5 more players on the edge here. But his friendly player has returned. There we see the light attack into the crit rush. Making sure to buff up real quick here. This guy takes a nasty fear, goes for some damage. Now that guy is a little bit chunkier, so I think the fear was a great call just to work his hit point bar a little bit, put a bit of damage into him. There we see some more surprise attacks, putting the pressure onto this guy. More surprise attacks again, and bringing him down with that light attack at the end there. And he's got the spectral. Oh no, they did have. There's the spectral bow. We're going to see a nasty spectral bow shot coming up pretty soon here. This guy there, heavy attack into the fear, I believe, and there we go for the spectral bow, going for the light attacks after. Another fairly chunky player here, just a lot of HP and a lot of defense, but not a lot of healing power, so they managed to wear him down and bring him down as well. They've got another super, oh my gosh, super squishy guy, just gets absolutely nuked, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, guys, coming in at number 1, we have Ryan on his stamina Dragonknight, and yeah, this is a great clip. It's a fantastic throwback to just old school 1vx, where you've got that really powerful player that can just destroy a group of players. And here we see Ryan is going to take some pressure from this entire group here, and he's going to turn and fight them. Really high resource the entire time. Just look at his resources on this build. Very, very high resource. And he brings a player down with his dots right away. Savage damage over time pressure. Quickly turns and runs towards the guy rezzing, going for a bash there, and re-dots that guy really fast. Really great play to prevent the res, as well as put pressure into the player that's going for the res there. And here we see he goes for the Dawnbreaker, dots this guy up even heavier, and there's that 8.9k execute. Oh my god, massive execute to bring this guy down. And Ryan's just going to run back behind here, and he's not even running behind the terrain. He's just doing a little bit of a split just to make these guys move around and spread this group a little bit. And there you see he does the same thing, runs back towards the guys rezzing, puts huge pressure into them, and that guy just goes down to the damage over time. Both these guys are going to try the reses here. Ryan's like, oh, hell nah. Goes for the Dawnbreaker, stops one res. The other guy gets res, but Ryan's quickly going to turn his pressure onto the player that got rezzed and bring him down right away, as he has no resource getting out of that res. And he's going to continue to fight these guys. And look at the pressure he's taking. Really great buff weaving here, making sure to keep his vigor up as often as he can. As soon as he gets pressured, he goes for that vigor. Huge Dawnbreaker there to put even more damage over time. And this guy's fairly tanky, and he just shreds him down with the dots and the burst pressure. It's too much from the Dragonknight. Going for that vigor, going for that shield to make that major mending happen. Now he's got 2 more players to work with. And he's just dotting them up, man. He's doing the work here, taking quite a bit of damage from these guys, but making sure to keep himself healed up. There you see the huge Dawnbreaker into the dot combo on one of the players there. And instead of focusing one player, he actually makes sure to spread his dots among both of these guys, so they're both taking a lot of damage. This guy here is just struggling to out-heal the dots. There's the Executioner through his block to bring him down. That guy made all the right moves, but could not deal with the pressure from Ryan's build. And now Ryan is left 1v1 against the Warden, who is the tankiest one here. And just look at how fast he pressures this guy. Oh my gosh, this Warden's rolling around It's not going to save you. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. A huge shout out to everyone who submitted footage. Thank you guys so much for sending in your footage. Like I had mentioned earlier, if you guys want to submit your own footage for a top 5 PvP commentary, or even submit a build for a build feature on the channel, you guys can send it to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. If you guys like what you saw here, you guys can always hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. We'll be back with more every few days, guys. And then finally, we stream live on Twitch. So if you guys want to catch some live streams, you guys can check out my Twitch channel. Links to everything, of course, is in the description. And we are sponsored by What the Fast. They're a VPN for gamers. They give me better ping to ESO. So if you guys get crap ping, check it out. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.